Okay, Big Rich here with the Ohio Fish Rescue, and today we've got a koi pond rescue to go to. And it's weird because the lady won't be home. She says, I'm just going there. She told me the address and where to get them. And I was like, make sure you talk to your neighbors. And, you know, I wanted in text that I'm allowed to be there and taking these fish in case the police show up. I can show them the text from you and they can call you. She laughed and said, okay. So we're going to show you this koi pond rescue today. What did you just say to me?
Shut up, I got toast ready.
How dare you talk to me that way?
Well, you asked me a dumb question.
I never ask dumb questions. What did you say to me? Now we're back, but at first I've got a couple of little things to do while I'm waiting on Reaper to get here. So I'm going to take you along for the ride. We're going to get out our trusty Can-Am 1000 four-wheeler and air out this garage a little bit because the toys haven't had no time to breathe. You can see all the dust on the top of the car. That's red, not orange. So I'm going to get the four-wheeler out and show you what we're doing.
All right, so we're over here cutting down these small trees. As you can see, there's the property line. This is, you know, a couple feet away from the property line. Not even a dead tree, but we're cutting it down just to appease this guy behind us. And we're just trying not to deal with any of the crap anymore. Look at him working over there. He said, Hulk smash! And tree goes boom. Tree got stuck.
Okay, now we've got a rescue we got to go on. It's going to be me and Reaper this time, like the good old days. I've got until 4, so it's noon now. We're going to hurry up and go there, get these koi, and hurry back. Stick with us. Boy, one thing I don't miss about staying at the house watching Tracy is traffic. Oh my God. I remember this stuff now. I don't like it. But we're getting on the highway 71 south to hit 77 south to get down below Akron there. And we're on our way and we're listening to Ozzy on the radio. I remember these times. Okay, we're almost there, but
continue for 25 miles.
Oh my God, this map. Jet, Cold Heart, Bitch. Next is Crazy Train, and then Danzig Mother. I got a way of showing you guys the songs now that we listen to without actually playing the song, so we're good to go. I figured out how to make the song tracks show up on here, so you can jam along the same music we do. Okay, we just got done listening to Testament Electric Crown. There's Far Behind, Fastly Say What You Will, and Figured You Out. I love that tune. Okay, here we are. Here is the pond, and koi's down in there. And now I'm going to switch it on over. You guys need to, if you want to see the rescue, check out OFR behind the scenes video tomorrow. And that'll be Reaper. He's going to be doing this while I'm catching the fish. All right, guys, on our way home now. And you see we're listening to Green Jelly, Three Little Pigs, Green Day, Basket Case, and Judas Priest, Grinder. All good tunes. Okay, and now we're listening
Continue on I-77 north for 1.5 miles.
This GPS kills me. We're listening to Hallowed Be Thy Name by Iron Maiden. I can't believe I couldn't remember the words. Okay, Iron Maiden, Hallowed Be Thy Name, Hash Pipe, and Love It Out Loud by Kiss. Good tunes, all good tunes. Okay, we're almost home, so I don't know if we'll be able to listen to all these, but there's Thin Lizzy Jailbreak, then Judas Priest Breaking the Law, then Judas Priest Living After Midnight. We've been cranking the whole time. It's been fun. Okay, I miscalculated how far away from home we are. Now we're almost home. We're listening to Metal Church by Metal Church. Next is Lit, My Own Worst Enemy, and then Over the Mountain by Ozzy. All right, we stopped at the Stihl store, or the place that sells the Stihl chainsaw blades, and I got us a heavy-duty blade to cut these trees in the backyard. Preparing. All right, so we're home now, and we're going to take the fish. We're acclimating. See the hose going up to it? We're going to put them in here, along with the ones that I've saved in here. They've got 1, 2, 3 big butterfly, 4 big butterfly, and 1 regular one still left out here. So we're going to add these ones into here with these guys. Okay, now not only did we cut down this one here, but since we had the new blade, we came over here, cut these 2 down. So see how there's no grass growing here? We're going to open that up to some more light. The only reason I left all these trees here was because the neighbor wanted, some sort of blockage here. So he's going to call the city on me. I'm just going to cut down the trees I want to cut down. Then I cut this one off here. And that was a branch that fell out. We cut this one here out. And then, let me see, over here we cut a few. See, that's how I wanted the yard. It's so hard to mow around all this, and I've been doing it for years because he wanted the trees left up. And, he wants to call it city. I mean, I'll just cut down my trees that I want to. So we come over here, and you can see this corner here. See how there's no grass? So we cut this tree down, which came from up there. That's its stump. This one here, we cut this one down, which came up from up farther there. They're still, the branches are tied in. So what I'm going to do is take the 4-wheeler, hook a rope around it, and pull them this way. Same thing with this one. And I'm going to pull them around the pond and around through there and over to the fire pit, where I will then cut them up into pieces and dispose of. So there's 7 trees down now. And it opens up, the line of sight, which is what he really didn't want. But now I do what I want on my property, and I ain't going to be nice. Please don't cut down them trees, he says. And then he calls the city on me and is trying to bully me into cutting down this tree that's on half our property. So, I'm nice as can be until you start trying to mess with me. And then we're going to go ahead and do it the legal way. So I've talked to the inspectors. I'm heading back up to the house now. Talked to the inspectors and said, you took it on your or the neighbor's word that that tree was on my property, and you gave me paperwork saying I had 10 days to get it down at my cost. I don't think so. It's on half our property, half mine, half his. And I told him last year if he wanted it down that bad, that I'd pay for half of it. I don't want it down. I don't need it down. He wanted it down. So I offered to pay for half. He don't want to. So he's trying to bully me into paying for it. So now these things here, I got these 2 are going to sit side by side. They're bridge mats, and they're made for moving heavy equipment across long spans, like rivers and stuff. So that's the whole thing with Strongsville, is I'm not allowed to build a bridge there, but I can put these pieces of wood on top and drive over them, as long as they're not attached. I can't build anything permanent there. So these are big, heavy things. If the water moves them, they won't go far, and I can take the bobcat or something and pull them back and put them back into place. So that's what these 2 are doing. And this here is just an extra piece. So we need to, I don't know, cut it up, put it in the burn pile, I guess. And see, now I've got neighbors. Their tree actually fell, and it's held up there. People call that the widowmaker because it's already broke off. It could fall anytime. I'm not calling the city on him. Look at this big old tree. This thing's growing over into my yard. I'm not calling the city on him. It's just, people should be nice. But if he'd have been nice and offered to go halves, the tree would have already been cut down for him. But anyways, while I'm over here, we took the last 2 seats we had and painted them white to set it back up there. And then let's take a look at this in the evening. Remember how we took the dirt and put up so it's level here now? We're getting ready to build the deck. From the steps are going to come down right there. We're going to build some sort of deck around here that you can walk off the steps, walk over to here, and then step off onto here. But it'll cover this corner right here. So here there'll be a railing. You can stand out over the pond and look in there at the beautiful koi. Yeah. I love this pond. I know I built it for Tracy, but I'm loving it more and more and more. The more I get into it, Our lilies are really starting to grow now. And the ones over in the corner are doing good. The one over on that side is doing fantastic. And then these ones are small. But look at this little one up here in the river. If you can even see up in here. Right there in the middle. Look at that one. Now that wasn't even in a pot or nothing. That was just a little, like a ball broken off of another lily plant that Josh put in the dirt there. And man, it has really taken over. So, and look at these elephant ears. 1, 2, 3. And then got these, I believe these are irises. Arrowheads. Hostas. Grasses, different colored grasses. Them are all coming in good in this thing right here. I'd like more of this ivy to cover all this, you know, stuff up. But it's coming in good. It's looking really nice. So you can't really see down bottom through here. If we go over this way, you can see. There we go. You can almost see bottom now. And the waterfall's looking good. Nice and peaceful. Now see, Greg Woodstock says, when you build a pond, always build, let me zoom out. Always build the water feature pointing at where you're looking. Well, we didn't have that option here because we pumped up into the wetlands filtration there, so we had to have the wetlands pour back in. So I made that, I call this my bog river, where I put nothing but plants, so that it eats all the nitrates out of the water before it comes back. We hear this sound really good up there, but we don't really see it. So we want to take from this corner over to where that fake log is and make a series of waterfalls right through there. You know, short, maybe 2.5 foot high, 30 inches, and just have like 6 or 7 different waterfalls on that. So it's a beautiful looking thing. Right here we want to have the fire pit for a small fire pit, and we can have, you know, 4 or 5 chairs around it. We've got the big, of course, the bonfire pit over on that side. But we did find the other piece of the hammock. So it's out here now. Get out of the sun blur. Oh my goodness. There we go. So now you can sit on here and just relax and enjoy everything. Yeah. And see, you still can't really see. I'm going to cut down more of them in there so that it's easier for me to mow. But, you know, it's looking together. It's looking good here. See, these here are the tall grasses, and we use them as a background for the pond. If I remove them and just put the waterfall across here, that would be no higher than what you're seeing now as a background. So, and then over there, from that fake log over, Ed Ballou and Greg Woodstock were supposed to take out this edge here and put in a live edge. And I figure on that, this whole mountainside, from that live edge overflowing, he'll have, you know, a series of different waterfalls. And then right here, this whole area is going to have to be the water vault, where there's going to be, you know, aqua blocks down in the ground. We dig a hole and we put a liner in it, and we put aqua blocks in there. And then on top of that, the pumps down in there. And then on top of them, we put gravel and stuff. So the water comes over this way, falls down through a little river or so, and then goes into, just disappears into the rocks. And that's it. You won't see nothing there. And then the pump underneath will pump the water back up to, you know, the wetland filter and all that. So we've got plans and stuff to do here. It's just that I don't have much time, you know. Luckily today Mara showed up. She's still sick, but she showed up. She's a trooper. And I'm out here doing things and getting things done. Now, because we took all them blue chairs away from here, and we've got 2 more to paint on there, we'll have a seating for 10 here. I want to go buy another one of these rugs. And Josh had a good idea that this rug out here is always going to be filthy. We don't need it under the table. We should put that rug up onto the deck by the cooking area and leave this with no rug. And then we'll have, let me walk up here. Oh, we also bought the wood and stuff to make the turtle enclosure all the way across here, 46 feet out and over to there. Josh is taking this 1,200 gallon pond, koi pond, to his house. So this will all be turtle enclosure. It'll be surrounded with cement there, 2x12s or so over here, and here. Now I'm going to have to run a board up here so that they can't get through this lattice, because they'll just bash it and push it, and the plastic will move. So then this will be their outdoor enclosure temporarily for this summer. I know I've been meaning to get to it, but we do have the nice couch area set up and stuff. But you can see the river from here. Look how beautiful this is. And the water's just meandering through. They're eating all the nitrates out as the water goes through. Here, I'll give you a close-up of that lily now. That thing just grew from a little tiny piece. And then over here, see, the water is trapped right there for about a foot, and it's trapped here for about a foot. So it comes out in the middle right there from the wetland filtration. Now that has all that plant on there. Josh and Reaper worked on pulling it back, but that's really eating the nitrates out of there. Then it goes through here, and it's just really nice. I like it. It's got a nice sound to it. We can see all this, but I think the backdrop right there from that can over of all little separate waterfalls would be nice, because then this will all be live edge. Very nice. Okay, now see how the sun works here? This is the front pond. At nighttime, the sun sets that way, so all the shadows here. So at nighttime, we need to sit on the back porch. In the morning, you can come out here, and it's all in shade, and it looks beautiful. But you can see the flowers are closing up now for the day. And these lilies up here are doing fantastic. They covered everywhere. And they just 7, 8, 10 flowers a day are coming up, and you see them opening and closing. Doing awesome. This is the only plant I want to bring out of here, because it, like from the road, you can't really see the waterfalls. It grew way too big. It's still in a pot there, so we're going to just take that one out of there. But all the rest of these, look at this lily. That's amazing. Them arrowheads there. So waterfall's running good. Sounds good up here. This is all looking good. Figured I'd show you this. See, this is a weed. This is, we got to pull out. I figured I'd show you this as our closing shot, and let you guys look at how nice the pond's doing and how clear everything is. You can see, you know, straight to the bottom and stuff. This pond is doing like amazing. I can't wait to get the back pond. Maybe in another year, the back pond will be as good as the front pond. But yeah, it's doing amazing. You know what I do got to replace? Them solar lights on that bridge. People have kicked them and broken them, so I got to get 6 new solar lights there. And you know, that'll look good. Oh, I also got to get one of those round gazing balls to sit on top of that. But you know, this is really looking nice up here. And we got the marlin up there on the wall. See, I can't put a sign out saying Ohio Fish Rescue, but I can have that marlin there, and it looks good. So if you guys like it, please hit the like button. It helps us out. Share the video to your other social media, and you know, of course, hit that notification bar. Sometimes you guys ain't getting notified no more. Hit it to turn it off, and then re-hit it to tick it back on, and hopefully you guys will get notified again, because I noticed that a lot of people aren't getting notified. So, and then one thing I've been forgetting to say lately, so in my videos, I always said, as always, stay fishy, my friends. Well, it's back to stay. Bye, guys.